What's up, guys? In this video we're going to answer a question that's been asked quite often in the comments, and that's, should you date older women and or single moms? So a common piece of wisdom in the Red Pill community is that you should never go for older women or chicks who have kids, because they're going to be less attractive, less feminine, they're going to be more stuck in their ways, their personalities are going to be worse, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sure there are some, older women or chicks who have kids who have let themselves go and they're no longer hot, or maybe they have shitty personalities. Of course that exists. However, there's also some really fucking awesome older chicks out there who are still very much hot. Maybe they're even hotter now than they were in their 20s because they got fake tits or a fucking Brazilian butt lift or whatever. And there's a lot of really fucking hot moms out there. Like, for example, Carla from my videos, she's a mom. Raven, the blonde, she's also a mom. Like, if I had just screened out any chick who was older than me or any chick who had kids, I'd be leaving a lot of really cool girls on the table, right? Like, so as to speak. So now that we kind of established that it's okay to go for older women or chicks who have kids as long as they're attractive, both physically and emotionally, then the question is, okay, what kind of game should we run for them? A lot of guys think that you have to do something totally different if a chick is older, right? You have to run mature, classy guy game, right? But it's not really so much about whether the chick has kids or how old she is, but what archetype she falls into. I can tell you there's a lot of, MILFs out there, women in their 40s, who just want a quick fuck, right? And if you run, mature relationship guy game on them, you're going to lose them. And there's some chicks, who are in their early 20s who do want a relationship, right? So you have to really look at what the girl is telling you and the vibe that you're getting from her rather than her age, right? So that's going to be really a factor that's just not that important. Generally speaking, women, as they get older, they do probably want a little bit more on the relationship side, but I've seen so many exceptions to this that I really just never use age as just as a determination of what kind of game I should run on a woman. The one thing that I will say that is different about chicks who have kids, it really comes down to scheduling, right? So women who have children, they're going to be a lot more just on a schedule. They're going to be a lot less spontaneous. So if you're constantly hitting them up with oh, you feeling spontaneous tonight? Or come on, haha, we'll have so much fun. You're going to lose them because they're going to be okay, me and this guy are on totally different wavelengths. He doesn't get that I have this kid and I can't just ditch my fucking kid to get some random dick. So with moms, you have to be more patient. You have to pencil things, out more. You're gonna just have to wait for her to either, have the kid to be with a dad or the kid to have a babysitter. And that can be a little bit of a waiting game. But typically, I found that's worth it in the end because when they do finally get that babysitter, they are gonna show up. They're gonna be less flaky. And also, I found older women to be less flaky as well. If you actually lock down a date, more often than not, they will show up. I can tell you, one time, I remember I had this the hot doctor who was in her mid 40s, and she shows up and you might think oh, she's a doctor, she's older, you have to dress up nice, you have to be more of a gentleman. No, fuck that shit. I roll up in my sweatpants. She comes over and she's like, oh my god, your kitchen is disgusting, we should probably go in your room. And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go in my room. She's thinking that my room's gonna be cleaner. In fact, it's more disgusting, but you get the picture, right? So again, it really comes down to the girl's personality, not her age. Alright, hopefully you guys found this video valuable. Make sure you like and subscribe and share with a friend so that we can get to 100,000 subs so I can finally get my bronze YouTube plaque. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.